tunalala nawe, namuka nawe, natembea nawe.
Karibu sana mtazamaji kwa channel yako hapa kwa Sababu Kenya TV. Make sure na subscribe na share ndio kwanza kuangalia video zetu zingine. Na Dr. Amkeni basi tunaona amezidi kusurutisha uongozi wa William Ruto, ambapo anasema hafai kuongoza, yeye ni muuaji na inafaa aende ICC ende asomewe mashtaka yake na aondoke kwa uongozi, si tu peke yake bali na uongozi wake wote ama regime yake yote na ya UDA waondoke kwa serikali. Na amesema hiyo kesho basi anafanya maandamano, activist huyo ambaye hayuko kule Uholanzi anafanya maandamano hapo kesho tarehe 31 mwezi wa kwanza 2025, ambapo kuna vitu kadhaa amesema vinahitajika ikiwemo flag, ikiwemo choo zile za kurent, speaker na matent kwa sababu ya baridi. Na hizi hapa video nimekuwekea, tizama akiongea kuhusiana na swala hilo la kesho na mipango ya kumuondoa Dr. William Ruto kwa mamlaka.
A very good morning, my brothers and sisters, comrades and youth. First of all, I would like to thank all my brothers and sisters here in the Netherlands for receiving me. This is your none but your brother, Dr. Amkeni. I arrived here yesterday and I was received very well. Thank you very much. My brothers and sisters, as you know, my fellow Kenyans, there will be a demonstration at Den Haag on the 31st of January 2025. This demonstration is going ahead, and as you know, the first and foremost thing we need to emphasize on how the demonstrations are going to be held. First and foremost, my brothers and sisters, the very most important thing is we need to obey, we need to consider, we need to obey the instructions, we need to obey the instructions that are given to us by the demonstration committee. After thanking the Netherlands government for granting us the authorization to demonstrate, there are regulations in this country. Peaceful demonstrations need to come with an understanding between the demonstrators and the police officers. I urge you, my brothers and sisters, to consider all the safety and the security instructions that will be given to us by the polity, or rather the police as they call them in this country. We are here for a peaceful demonstration. We are not here to insult anybody. We are not here for any political party. We are not here for any tribes or religion or anybody. We are Kenyans, and we have come here to ask the ICC that Ruto must be returned back to the ICC. The killer Ruto, the Ruto who has been killing our brothers and sisters and our children in Kenya, the cruel Ruto, the murderer Ruto, must be returned back to the ICC, the International Criminal Court. My brothers and sisters, let's obey, let us keep peace during this demonstration. This is the very most important thing that I would like to emphasize. Secondly, my brothers and sisters, our motto is only one, and that is Ruto must go. We are not here for any other purpose. We are only here to say Ruto must go. Both him and his regime must go. They must not go to Sugoi. The people of Sugoi are very peaceful people. They must go to jail. They must go to the ICC. They must face prosecution, and justice must prevail in Kenya. Thirdly, my brothers and sisters, to hold such a demonstration requires a lot of things. One of them or one of the regulations that we were given by the Netherlands government is that we must have things like Mobi toilets. These must be rented. The toilets must be rented. There's some other things that must be rented during the demonstration, such as the speakers, the microphones. We need to rent some tents, because as you all know, it is winter right now here, and the weather is extremely not to our side. The weather is not very good at all. It is raining, it is icy, it is windy, and it is cold. So by the rules, or one of the requirements that are needed by this country, we must provide all safety gears, even for the demonstrators who are coming for the demonstration. My brothers and sisters, we will be at the ICCJ. We will be fighting for justice. We will make sure that we are hard. We will put our information forward. We will put our cry forward to the ICCJ. My brothers and sisters, last but not least, all these requirements that we need to provide requires money, and the committee, the demonstration committee, have already sat down, have already given us the figures of what is required and of what amount. Remember, my brothers and sisters, none of us are paid by nobody. We are all volunteering by our own very selves for the love of our country and for the love of our people. Nobody is paying no one to demonstrate. Let me repeat this once again. Nobody is paying nobody to come for the demonstration. It is all out of our hearts. And therefore, we must contribute. The bill has come to nearly 4,500 euros for the Mobi toilets, for the private security guards, for tents and all this. It has come to nearly 4,500 euros. My brothers and sisters, I will provide you with details of where to make these payments as a contribution. What we have done, we have come up with an idea that you will book for your flag. Each flag, a Kenyan flag, costs 33 euros, if I'm not wrong. It's around 33 or 32 euros. I will give you the telephone number of our sister Terry, her bank details. Phone her. For those who are here in Holland, the telephone number of our sister Terry is +3164 78 74482. Her name is Terry. Let me repeat this number once again. +3164 78 74482. Phone her and book for your flag. Remember, we cannot have these demonstrations if we don't have the facilities that we are supposed to require to provide by law. Please, whoever will get this message, make sure this message reaches to each and every one of us. My brothers and sisters, I myself, I have already booked for my flag. In fact, I did not just book for one flag. I booked for a flag, I've booked for a badge, I've booked for a Kenyan cap. They are just cheap for us here in diaspora. I wouldn't say that cheap, but please, let's do it for the sake of our country. We cannot ask our brothers and sisters in Kenya to provide for us to demonstrate here in The Hague. We know the situation that our brothers and sisters in Kenya are already undergoing at this very most moment. Please, my brothers and sisters, these contributions must be done by either today, which is the last day, and tomorrow. And as Sister Yab said, we can go on up until the 10th. But please, please, the demonstration are on the 31st. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. We thank you all. Your presence during the demonstration is highly recommended, is highly required, is highly needed. Your voices will spread the message of Ruto must go, Ruto must go. Believe me, my brothers and sisters, let not fear overlaps our life. Please, my brothers and sisters, I urge you, those who could not attend in Kenya or any other part of the world, we know physically you might not be with us, but psychologically, mentally, you are all, if not spiritually, you are all with us. Kwa hayo machache ndugu zanguni, may the peace and the love of our thy God be upon thee you all. Blessed you are. Thank you.
Tunalala nawe, namuka nawe, natembea nawe.